Welcome back to another edition of the Rec Review. I'm Brendan Egan, Director of Parks and Recreation. We're here today in the ceramics room, or arts and crafts room, at the Parks and Recreation Department. We're scheduled to be out on outside today on a field, but Mother Nature decided she was going to rain on us, so we are stuck here indoors. But we wanted to talk to you about the upcoming summer programs and events. We have a jam-packed brochure lined up with tons of STEM programs, our traditional Park Place programs, Club Simons, middle school parks, some one-week athletic programs, sports programs, arts and crafts, a little bit of everything. And, of course, our brochure doesn't just limit to summer activities. We have traditional year-round fitness programs from yoga, Pilates, as well as some new programs with partners that we're trying out that we usually do in the summer. So we're excited about all that we have to offer. One of our big things in the summer is our Park Place program, and they filled up pretty quickly this summer. We do have a couple spots open at Egan Park for a couple weeks in the summer. The majority of our other Park Place programs did fill. Middle school parks filled almost immediately on registration, on the evening of registration, which is great to see. And then we also have some openings at Club Simons. That's one that's traditionally filled very quickly. So if you have not been able to participate in a Club Simons program, this might be your year. We do have some openings there. So as we talk about programs and events that take place in the summer, one of the big hits that we have that families enjoy, people of all ages, are our summer concert series. So we do have family concerts on Tuesday nights from 6:30 to 8 on the Common. On Wednesdays, we have children's shows from 6:30 to 7:30, also on the Common. And then on Thursdays, we have an afternoon children's show up at Simons Park, beginning at 1 o'clock. So plenty of opportunities to get your family, grab dinner or lunch, and come on out and enjoy some entertainment either on the Town Common or up at Simons Park on Thursdays. And of course, summertime, we have to be on the lookout for weather. When weather does come in, whether daytime programs or evening concerts and events and programs, you want to make sure you are familiar with the Burlington Parks and Recreation Department cancellation line. We do update that with cancellations for programs and events as soon as we know. But also follow us on our social media, Instagram, Facebook, X. Follow all of those, us on all of those, because you'll find out information there as well. Couple reminders as we get into the summer. As you know, we do offer inclusion support for our programs and activities. And just a reminder, there is a deadline of May 30th for inclusion support requests. So you can find the inclusion support request form on our webpage. And you do need to have that completed by May 30th, where it's dependent on staffing. So if we don't have your request in, we'll do our best to fill the request, but there's no guarantee after that. So please keep an eye out for keep an eye on that May 30th deadline if you are looking for inclusion support. One of the biggest events of the summer is Celebrate Burlington. This year, Celebrate Burlington is scheduled to take place on Saturday, August 2nd. It's always the first Saturday in August. This is a great community event. It really brings everybody in the community together. Burlington businesses, nonprofits, all kinds of groups from Burlington. Gives them an opportunity to come out and meet with the residents on the Common and spend a day enjoying inflatables, games, music, entertainment, and it is a full day of activities. We have a car show, a concert, and fireworks to end the day. So mark that on your calendar if you haven't already. We will be out on the Common for a day of community building and fun and games, as well as some entertainment. Some new programs in our summer brochure this year. We are working with the Burlington Swim and Tennis Club, where you can get day passes, and it lists out when those take place in the brochure. We're also doing some swim clinics as well. So very happy to work with Burlington Swim and Tennis. A little partnership here. They've been great to work with in the past, and were great with us with our I Can Swim last summer. Happy to see that we're working together with them. Also, some new programs. We have a Ninja Warrior program, which looks to be pretty cool. So if you are into the Ninja Warrior TV show, we do have an opportunity to do some Ninja Warrior training. And of course, in the summer, we hire approximately 90 to 100 staff to work in our programs. But we also are looking for volunteers. So if you have completed 8th grade, we are looking for you to volunteer. If that's what you'd like to do in the summer, you can get an application online, get it filled out and submitted, and know what your schedule is for the summer. If you're going to be around for a few weeks, we'd love to have you and be able to put you into a program. So as we wind down our summer activities, we're going to talk a little bit about concerts that are coming up, but we also want to talk about the Rohannes Park Open. The Rohannes Park Open is a Burlington tennis tournament and takes place at Rohannes Park. This year it will be held on Saturday, July 12th. So mark that on your calendar as well. We've talked a lot about the programs and events and special events that go on this summer, but I want to also recognize our maintenance team for their efforts, trying to get everything open after the winter. It's been a wet spring, so getting things open quickly. We try to get out there as much as possible, but we are dodging raindrops. And our staff has done a nice job getting our bathrooms open, getting our irrigation in place, getting the fields laid out and lined for youth sports. And then with all this rain and now a little heat, that grass will be taking off. We've done our spring fertilizer and spring seeding. So they've really been working through the raindrops, as I mentioned. So I'd like to thank them for their work as well. If you haven't registered for something, please take a look at our brochure. You can find it online at burlingtonrecreation.org. Find something in there. There's some really great activities. Talked a little bit about partnerships earlier. We also have a great partnership with the Simons Properties or the Burlington Mall. We are working with them on some fitness programs again this year, and we are doing a sunset yoga program. If you're something that sounds good to you and you want to try it out, we do have a free pop-up on June 4th, and then the regular session begins on June 10th at 7 p.m. at the Burlington Mall on their park area. Just as we are finishing up our Parks and Recreation Summer Review, our esteemed program coordinator, Jeff DeSalvo, wandered in. How's it going, Jeff?
It's going great. Ready to get the summer going.
So we did do a lot of talking about summer. We talked about the partnerships with Burlington Swim and Tennis, the pool passes, the swim clinics. Talked about working with Simons Properties, Burlington Mall on the Sunset Yoga. What are you most looking forward to this summer?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's our, the summer programs that we run directly. We get out in the community a lot more as administrators of these programs. Club Simons, obviously, is always a big hit. Gymnastics, and then we have some really cool full week ones like Challenger Soccer. That's always a big hit. But really for me, it's the fact that I get to get out of the office a lot, get to drive around, run around, have some fun, maybe play some kickball, stuff like that. So that's what I'm most excited for.
For kickball. Yeah. All right. Well, spoken like a true rec professional, looking for a little kickball action this summer. Good. How about arts and crafts wise? You good with the GIMP?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, we have, we have some classroom style setting programs too. Summer Discovery, Crafts and Play, those are fun. So anytime I can sneak in there and, do something fun. It's
All right, Jeff, thank you for joining us. Maybe When we get to the fall, we bring out your partner in crime there, the assistant program coordinator, Andrew Mountain, and maybe a ball, and we toss it around a little and have a good time.
We'll see, but he's a big hit, so that'll be a lot of fun.
All right, thanks a lot. Thank you again for joining us for the Summer 2025 Parks and Recreation Review.